geranium. Ta-da! Geranium, geranium, geranium. Look at this geranium. Geraniums are great for drying. Look at that color. Very velvety. And what's really cool about this purple is that it's going to dry black. So I'm putting them here in a basket with some paper towels. They dry so nicely, very papery. What's cool about the geranium is the essential oils. You can press them, flatten them, put them between pieces of paper. And one little bloom comes off a bunch. I have a bunch of them in this particular one. You pull all this part off. You see the colors there? You see the little stamen. So female and male parts. See the little heads of pollen. So in a flower press, you open up the part. It has different papers. You put that nice and flat. You put the paper on top of it. You squish it. Leave it in there for a while. And when it's dry, it's going to make this beautiful bloom. And you can do lots of other things with this. So if you're a crafty person, if you have a crafty part of you, you can put these in candle. You can make like window charms. You can put them through plates of glass. Get them nice and dry and flat. You can, if you have the right equipment, make essential oil. This plant is so prolific. It loves to grow. It loves just full sun. It's a great plant to grow in California. You can cut the clippings, stick them in the dirt, and they'll grow. These are the leaves. And the leaves are a bit furry, very serrated. That edge you call there is called serration. It's very thick veins. This is where the essential oil is. And geranium has a long history. It was planted close to the walkways, so when the ladies would wear their big flowy dresses, it would brush upon the dresses, and you get this big plume of perfume. Hi. Drying flowers today. Got all of these. And so right now I'm taking the bunches here. And I'm gonna lay them like this. So as they dehydrate, you're just gonna slowly go down. And then the next layer, it's all gonna be individual ones. And I place them on their heads like this. They'll dry more flat. And what's really cool is this color here. turns black when it's dry, which is really unique. Not often do flowers go black, but the purple ones will, this type of purple. And then we just get another paper towel and lay them on the top. Let nature do its thing. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you. The gleam in your eyes is such a familiar gleam. Oh, I know it's true that visions are seldom what they seem. But if I know you, I know what you do. You love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. And if I know you, I know what you do. You love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. So the reason I'm drawing these is because I will be teaching a workshop about the medicinal properties of geranium and their spiritual properties, a bit of history. We'll make some elemental offering sachets because when these dry, they're like paper. They're beautiful and they look gorgeous, and the purple becomes so deep and magical that you can use the elementals of these flowers and you can create earth offerings, elemental offerings. So if you're a nature sprite, you can go out to the rivers, the oceans, the ponds, wherever there's water, and you can say a little prayer and offer these back to the earth. Yeah, she's there to help you compost everything you want, anything you want. And you can put your intentions inside of these flowers. Thank them for all the joy that they give you. Can you list all the things of how flowers make you happy? How do flowers make you happy? How is it that their existence brings humans joy? They enlighten all our senses, all of them. They look beautiful. They smell amazing and quite stinky at times. They surprise us. They symbolize something. What do they symbolize for you? How does a flower care for you? What stories does it have? What songs do they provoke inside of your body? You heard mine. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you. The gleam in your eyes is such a familiar Now, if you were to look at it from maybe the bee's point of view, the bees don't see color like we do. They're more ultra electric. I guess you could describe color that way. Some colors, electric. Oh, thank you. Um, and so what's cool about this specific one, this is a geranium. And this is bred to have these vibrant colors in this decorative way. But what the bee sees is that these lighter colors become more fluorescent, and they guide it to the pestle and stipules. Those are the masculine and feminine parts of the plant. And they, bees get in there and they wiggle and they just like make love to that flower, and the flower gives all that it can to proliferate. They work so well together, right? When I see a bee, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that they have this relationship, and that brings me joy too. So these flowers were on their way out, full bloom, already starting to dry. It rained a bit, so they got a bit brown. And I said, it's time for you to come inside. But look at that. It started, do you see this purple here? And how this purple is turning more black. There's a black spot right here. That's amazing. It's such a deep burgundy red that as it dries, it changes its deepness. And goes even deeper. Ha ha ha. How do flowers make you go deeper? What do I mean by that? Well, they also feed us, right? Literally. They can heal us. How can a flower heal a human part? So geranium, it's an anti-inflammatory. Smells what I would call pungent. Can be very pungent. Some people like it, some people don't. It's very strong. And the smelly part's not in the flower, it's in the leaf. Here. This is where the essential oil is. And to make essential oil, you would need tons of this stuff. Tons. You put tons and tons and tons in there. It's quite an amazing process. And flowers have this amazing ability to heal our body. And especially if you ask for permission to do so. And so that's what we do at these workshops, is we study them on all levels, really take them in deeper, have a deeper commitment to a relationship, an honoring relationship. Call it tantric relationship with flowers. Wow, you can really get sensual with these things. Is that healing for the human? Absolutely. Absolutely. This expression doesn't want to do anything else but make you feel good. Just in color alone. Flowers have, in my opinion, that is their ultimate goal. Now, I know a plant's ultimate goal is to get more of itself. More of itself. It wants to be a part of you in all the ways that you are human. All the ways that you are human. That sounds complicated. In all the ways that you are human. Flowers want to give you that expression. Flowers want to make you feel beautiful. If flowers having an intention of being here, what would that be? And I guess that's the human's goal, right? The human's goal is always trying to label and figure things out. Okay, last layer. So I got about 5 layers in here. And they're just gonna dehydrate and decompress and get flatter, flatter, flatter. I have to make sure they don't oxidize themselves because then they rot and bring in mold. And that's not the ideal way. Want lots of air, lots of movement. I would think that the geranium is an air element. It is a very springtime plant. It's a very heartfelt plant. Very aromatic, not toxic. It just wants to make you feel happy. Are you happy? Thanks for joining.